Speaking of the Epic Gamer Store,
Yeah.
okay, it's like all these like launchers and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't really been big on PC gaming recently, so I'm not really too big on the memes and stuff. I just kind of just been watching it.
Yeah.
All I have personally installed is just Steam, fucking Blizzard, Steam Blizzard, not Uplay, fuck Uplay. I guess Discord, yeah, Discord counts because it has their own game thing, but I don't use it for that.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Do you guys have like more stuff than I do?
I've got Epic Games Launcher.
You do
Let's
have the
see.
launcher
Yeah, and Origin.
and Origin.
I have Steam, Origin,
Oh, I do have Uplay as well.
Uplay.
Uplay has it's a launcher,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like because I thought it was just like
Ubisoft.
I thought it was just like a thing that plugs into your Steam game to make it more
Uh,
gay.
No, it's its own launcher.
Oh, what
But-
the
and
fuck?
and a thing that plugs into your Steam games to make it more gay. So if you buy a Ubisoft game on Steam, okay,
Yes.
you can
You
launch
install
it
that
through
game.
Steam.
it makes you install Uplay as well. So when you boot it up through Steam, it boots up Uplay and then launches the game.
Oh
funny.
my lord, dude.
That's really good.
This launcher shit is fucking annoying, kind of.
Yeah,
mean,
I have, yeah.
I'm kind of conflicted on it because I think that competition is important.
It's good, and
Um,
Epic Games is making Steam. I mean, they're trying to make Steam do stuff, but Steam is
Yeah,
not doing anything about it.
I
Just
think
stupid.
exclusives are the wrong way to go about it.
I mean, how else would you do it? There's no other way. No other way.
No, there is though.
Like
There is
what?
though
Give me
because
examples.
Epic is trying really hard to get people to convince developers to do exclusivity,
Oh,
right?
Yes.
There's a smarter way to do it though. There's a smarter way.
I mean, they did it though with the way they handled the price. We call it.
Yeah, I know.
Cut.
That's the right way to do it. Is to offer a better cut. So how you handle that is, Epic shouldn't be like telling people, "Hey, I'll give you a really good deal if you stay exclusive." What they should be doing is saying to developers in general, "Hey, I'm just going to give you a really good deal," and developers that want to just have a really good cut would choose to make their game exclusive on their own, and it wouldn't be Epic being an asshole.
No, but why would they make it exclusive at all? There's no reason to do that.
I don't know. Just
There's
more money.
no
Hopefully
reason.
in
No,
hopes to
no,
make
no,
more
no.
money.
There's no reason. Because in that situation where it's like, oh, if you want, you can do that Steam thing. You don't need to. The developers are gonna do the Steam thing. Why would they miss out on Steam? There's no reason to do
Because
that.
if they want to get the most out of that bigger cut, they would just release it on Epic Game Store.
I don't know about that. 'Cause
So, would it be a system that
you're gonna get more
incentivizes
people on
you?
Steam. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. But,
Are there games that are coming out on both platforms?
Well, yeah, like
coming out? I don't know.
there's one off the top of my
Like-
head. I forget what it was called though. Sorry.
Okay, but
There's
it's
games
fine.
that are on both platforms.
I mean, yeah, there's
Right.
that. But
So,
like new releases.
I'd like to see a game that comes out like advertising that they're available on both platforms.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a game. It's like slipping my mind. It's probably some like indie game or something. That's why it slipped in my mind. But but
I don't know.
I
I think exclusive deals aren't that big of a deal anyway, though.
I know I agree because I mean I'm used to consoles, so you get your exclusives on
think
that. But
The issue is that the Epic Games launcher is just trash.
like I guess this is like what I think about it. So like because how would you get people to go from Steam? Like why should I download the Steam or not the Steam the Epic Game launcher? Why should I do it? You
Because they
need
give away a free game every 2 weeks.
I did download it for that. I don't give a fuck about free games. But like, I mean, maybe
That's one
some
reason.
people, yeah, some people would.
That's why I downloaded it.
Yeah, I guess, but not like a lot of people. What would get people to really go to that platform is exclusives. It's simple as that. Why should I buy an
guess.
Xbox? Because of Halo. Why should I buy a
Mhm.
PlayStation? Because of fucking whatever.
Well,
Like the Metro,
there's
right?
there's no barrier. I'm trying to.
Like for me, if I wanted to play Metro super
Go.
bad and I didn't have a console, I I mean, even if I did, because the Metro ports actually suck on console, which is interesting. But if I wanted to play the new Metro game, I would have to either, I guess, pirate it or fucking get the step or get the Epic game launcher to play it.
Yeah.
That's what gets people to go to their service. I mean, it's that in Fortnite, but yeah.
So, I don't like having Origin on my computer just because I hate it as an application.
Yes.
Yes.
And I guess part of the reason why I use Steam as my main launcher is because it has a good user interface.
It's simply that everyone uses it. All of us
I have
use
all
it.
my games on it.
All your
I
games,
have all my
yeah,
games
all
on
your
it.
games on it.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I the user interface is pretty decent. I mean, obviously they had an update, quote unquote, recently
That was a couple years back now.
that like massively updated everything and changed a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But like compared to like some of the other launchers like Origin or the Uplay launcher, like they're just bad applications.
Yeah.
They just run slow, they're glitchy, they don't do what you want them to do half the time.
I think the main problem with Epic Game Store is not any of that stuff, but fucking the security.
The security.
What do you mean?
Accounts are just not that secure.
Really?
People get hacked regularly.
That's fucked.
You're crazy. No way. Are you serious?
Absolutely. I was getting emails like constantly about how my someone was trying to log into my Epic account.
You're right.
Like on a weekly basis.
You're right. That happened to me too. And I don't even. Oh, you're fucking
Yes.
right. You're right. You're fucking right.
So, you know, like, does Steam have a major problem
No.
like that?
No, dude. Steve.
The closest would be like
Not on the
customer
user side.
service, maybe.
No, customer service is pretty good too. You
The
get your
customer
refunds.
service is all right. So, I think
The
like,
issue with Steam is on the developer side
yeah.
with the cuts.
So from,
I wouldn't say
yes.
I wouldn't even say it's necessarily a problem, but the thing that Epic has to offer that's better than Steam
for
is
developers.
for developers.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially,
They offer a better cut because obviously Steam takes a cut. You're an indie developer.
Yeah,
right? You
no,
wanna release your
I
games.
know the difference in cuts between
Yeah.
the two.
It's like a significant difference.
Yeah. It's like 70% versus like 88 or something.
the thing is that the games that are confirmed to be exclusive to the Epic Game Store are all games that use the Unreal Engine because they get the biggest bonus. They get the biggest benefit because
Well, makes sense.
their fee of using Unreal Engine is actually like included into the store deal. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
makes sense.
That's why, Borderlands, fucking Metro, whatever, yeah.
Because Unreal, if you use Unreal's engine, they just take a cut of your game.
Yes.
So if you make a game in Unreal, right? Unreal or the Epic is going to take a cut of your game, and then you release it on Steam. Steam's going to take a cut of your game, and then you just get a tiny fraction of the cut of the game that you made.
Yes.
Especially after you consider, paying everyone else that worked on the game too.
Correct.
But
now with the Epic Game Store, now you get more of a cut. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And because of the exclusivity deal, you're getting more money too because Unreal's paying you to
be exclusive.
To be exclusive, yes.
Yeah. Probably giving you a better cut or just paying you outright, if I had to guess.
It's just simply to get people to go to the Epic Games store. Because the thing Epic doesn't want to happen is that they're a niche launcher. To me,
which is what they were for the longest time.
To me, every launcher except for Steam and I guess and GOG to extent, but GOG's like whatever, is a niche launcher. Use it for your EA games on Origin. Use it for your Ubisoft games on Uplay, etc., etc.
I use Uplay to play Rainbow Six Siege.
The company that develops and publishes the game is the launcher for that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instead of being like a distributing service like Steam that is only distributes game. I mean, they have Valve, but when's the last time Valve made a game?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Aside from all artifacts.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yes.
if you want to
Thing is,
call it a
like-
game.
Like, I understand why all these companies want to make these launchers, and I
Yeah.
don't blame them, because then it's just their
More
money.
money.
Yeah,
It's their, and I mean, you can't blame them for wanting to do it like that, but it does get annoying for the consumer to have 20 fucking launchers to play games.
Yes. I mean, at least they don't take up too much space, right? Or maybe I'm dead wrong. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they don't take up much space, but like,
but they run in the background and they
Yeah,
send me pop-ups,
run on startup, you have to like
And-
make it
Yeah,
so
make
they don't-
yeah, turn that shit off for sure. Yeah.
and they update games when I don't
Yeah.
necessarily want my bandwidth to be being used. You know, like
It's just
Mm.
it's kind of a nuisance.
it's just another application in the background I have to worry about.
Yeah, I don't know. I
So-
don't think there's. It's hard to come up with a solution because, on the one hand, yeah, I love Steam, but I also don't like Steam being, the fucking monolith of PC gaming because I just
That's
don't
fair.
like one corporation controlling all my games.
Right.
I mean,
But at the same time, it's annoying to have to deal with other launchers.
it's crazy how much Steam changed PC gaming just as a whole. Like
Yeah.
physical PC media is dead. It's dead. Literally, you buy a physical PC game, it's a fucking code for Steam. It's dead. It's dead,
Yeah.
Jim.
And here's another
Yeah.
thing to think about. And as unlikely as it is, all your games are on Steam. Like probably 90 to 95% of our games that in this room right now are on Steam, right?
Yeah.
PC
Oh
games.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
Me to extend.
What
Yeah.
happens? You know what happens tomorrow if
Oh, yep.
Valve goes belly up?
Yep.
Your $2,000 worth of games are gone. You don't get to play them anymore.
Yep.
That's a good point.
You don't own those games. You own a license to play those games from Valve.
Right.
Yes.
Right. From a distributor who
Yes.
runs them on their servers.
So unless the people the publishers or the developers, if they self-published that sold you those games, go ahead and say with your Steam code you can download our game from our website, which some do, like Factorio does that. If you have the Steam code, you can just download the game directly from their website, but most of them don't. So if Valve goes belly up tomorrow, you're just fucked. Your games are gone.
Well, I mean, you're not fucked because there's always legal ways to get the games, but legally,
I suppose, but
legally you're fucked.
Yeah, and you lose all your save files and all your accounts and multiplayer games with
Oh yeah, because no more Steam cloud saving. So
no,
if
no
your
more Steam cloud saves, no more Steam servers.
Yeah, if your saves weren't already on your computer, you're fucked, and you won't be able to play online. Any games that use the Steamworks for online, you're fucked too.
Right. And if you want to go to if you go buy a new computer,
Too big to fail. Too big to fail.
You're not. You don't just have your Steam account.
Government subsidies to prop up Steam when it fails.
So that's just one thing to consider. So having a variety of launchers kind of protects you from that a little bit.
I mean,
if your games are distributed on them. But
GOG does the best because it's DRM free, so you just archive your own fucking games. Simple as that.
But Steam is DRM, so
Steam is literal DRM, yeah. The thing is, Steam DRM itself isn't that hard to crack. It's the actual DRM the developers use for their games, like Danbo and
So this probably, I don't know if this is a fix or not. This might not be the right idea. But what if it was what if you had one overall browser that pulled from the other launchers and browsers?
You're describing Discord.
Right. Well, but Discord has their own games, though.
Yeah, but they also do that thing that you just said.
Can you launch games through? Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
I've never tried it actually. Have you guys?
Neither have I.
It's a thing. Yeah, Discord. You import your games.
Holy shit! Maybe I'll
from Discord.
Yes, I need to give it a shot.
Yeah, GOG sometimes has import import specials where you can import games that's on your Steam account to your GOG. Occasionally, they do it once in a while. So my GOG account has Holland Miami on it because of that import.
Sort of like how when you launch a Ubisoft game through Steam, it launches the Ubisoft launcher.
Right.
Oh yeah,
But it then launch your game.
Right. So if Discord does what I'm imagining, then it would be like you press the game on Discord, and then I guess it launches that launcher, but the idea is you don't have to go click on that launcher and then go find the game.
Yes.
all of your games are in one place, and then when you click on that icon, it just goes through the process of launching.
You're thinking of a meta launcher, and that would not work at all. The problem with meta
Why not?
launchers is because here one simple thing. What if I want to update my Payday 2, but my Steam isn't opened? You won't be able to update your Payday 2 unless you go on Steam and put it to update, because if you want to have it,
presumably, if you launch your meta launcher, it opens up Steam so that it can boot up Payday 2 whenever.
If that's what it needs to do.
The point of a meta launcher is that you don't have to worry about ever opening any of your other fucking launchers. All you do is you open up your meta launcher, you click on the game, and you play it.
But it would have to boot up the other launcher.
I guess. Then it wouldn't. Then I guess what I'm imagining is not, I guess, a true meta launcher, because that's unrealistic.
No. When it comes
Because
to updating,
I recognize that that's not something that can necessarily happen. Dude, because of the way that games have to be launched.
Unless the launchers actually cooperated in to allow it.
Right. Yeah, but that would never happen.
No.
Because then that meta launcher would need money to run its business, and so then it would charge the company's money and us money.
Why would it need money to run its business?
Because it's a business. Because it's an organization.
Yeah, but they could.
They won't.
I mean,
Discord. Discord is that thing already.
Yeah, and Discord Nitro.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Discord.
They have other means of revenue.
Yeah.
The thing you guys are talking about literally already exists. It's Discord.
No.
Discord is a meta launcher.
So then I guess I need to start using Discord as a meta launcher.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Well, no.
No, it's not.
No, dude, come on.
Tell me why.
So you're saying I'm able? Okay, so I want to play Payday 2. So I have a fresh boot computer. No, nothing's open. Everything's closed. I go to my Discord, and then I click on the Payday 2 game, and it boots up my Payday 2.
It would have to launch Steam.
How do you boot up games like that?
Go to Discord.
Okay.
Right now.
Yes, I'm in Discord.
Okay. You see, the top. Click the top left button.
Top left button. Top left.
Yeah, the thing like if you're gonna message someone specific. The Discord home button.
Oh, okay.
It's at the top left.
Okay.
Okay, you see that little part that says library right there?
Library.
Click on that.
Oh, library. Okay.
Now read what it says there.
Because Discord, you sync Discord with all your games.
I didn't know they actually added this. That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the same thing though, because you press on it, but then it has to boot up the launcher of the specific game itself. Yes. Yeah. Unless it's like a jank Steam game that actually doesn't have Steam DRM on it, and then you're fine. Some games actually don't have a Steam DRM, and it's like actual DRM free. Very few games though on Steam that have that. Interesting. But I mean, it's still not like the perfect solution, I guess. Like a launcher to be all launchers, yeah. And that's I don't
think a launcher like that will ever exist.
It's never gonna happen. Possible.
That's possible. It's just no one will do it.
That would require
cooperation.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cooperation doesn't not in the business, I don't think. What I will say is it could have been worse. It could be like what we have with the movies, like the film and like the Netflixes and the all that stuff. Those services, where you have to actually pay like a fee every month.
Yep, that's the one benefit of our situation is the fact that it's not like you have to pay to use the fucking launcher.
The only sacrifice for making is megabyte space on our computer. That's it. Not a fucking like $10 every month or whatever the thing is.
I've been reading articles recently that because piracy is interesting. You've already been talking about piracy and getting the games illegally.
I mean, piracy gauges if the thing is being anti-consumer or not. If you get a lot of pirates doing pirate things, it probably means that it's bullshit.
one of the
Well,
arguments I saw was that generally it's not so pirates don't steal content because it's too expensive. Well, I mean they do,
This
but
depends.
more often it's not that. It's their ability
If
to
it's not
get it.
consumer friendly, and sometimes that can be price.
It can be priced.
Yeah.
But
For instance,
it's
like the Adobe Suite.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Adobe.
The Adobe
Fuck
Suite is
that
insanely
shit.
expensive.
It's
so
fucking
people pirate
bullshit.
it.
Mhm.
Especially when you
But
only use it for
yeah.
memes. Fuck that.
But then like people don't want to have Netflix and Hulu and HBO Go and
Yeah,
and
no,
the 20 other ones
that's
that are popping
dumb.
up.
That's
Roku
dumb.
and Fire Stick and whatever else shit.
Especially when the show you want to watch is just like just one show, one series. That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Like
Yeah, because back in the day, Netflix was the monolith, right? Netflix was like the
Yep.
movie streaming
Mhm.
service.
and
And,
then
and look what happened. Netflix has their own originals because of that situation, and now everyone's
Yeah,
leaving
but
Netflix.
now Netflix kind of sucks. They raised the price and they take shows off all the time. And
Hey,
there's Hulu and all this other shit.
and look at the music services. You got Spotify being the monolith. They came first, and now it's over. Now
Yeah.
everyone's leaving with like you got the fuck what was it Tidal, whatever the fuck,
oh
and
god,
Apple
Pandora.
Music, Google
Tidal's
Music,
still a
YouTube
thing?
Music. Yeah, it's still a thing.
I
I'm
don't know.
surprised.
See, it's interesting because like this is why I'm torn about these kinds of things because competition is just like inherently not always, but it should be good for the consumer.
It
But
just
in these
Yes.
situations when there's just so many options that you have to like pay monthly for, it kind of just becomes shitty for the consumer.
yeah. Like in the case of music, if I want to listen to fucking Jay-Z's The Blueprint legally on a streaming service, I won't be able to do it on Spotify. I have to go and, and get a Tidal account to listen to his fucking album. It's stupid, dude.
Like fuck that
That's dumb, dude.
bullshit. Look at you. Like you can go on YouTube and find almost any music nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's like they gotta. I think, and obviously this is not an easy thing to solve.
No,
the solution
no.
has to be if they don't want people to pirate everything because exclusivity breeds piracy. Would be to find another way to compete without exclusivity.
Yeah.
And whether that I don't know how you do that
No.
because
It's tough.
you can't do it with price because it gets to a certain point where you don't have a business anymore.
Quality
Yeah.
of your games, maybe.
Yeah, but then
No, they're
there's
gonna
still
pirate it.
exclusivity because
You're a pirate of your games.
quality of your games would mean that if you're making better game, like the games are exclusive to your launcher.
If it's more so if it's more convenient for the average user to pirate your game instead of actually buying it legally, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's as simple as that.
That's a big thing with DRM too, with like DRM that you know
Denvo?
people buying it. It fucks. Yeah, like it fucks with always online for people who actually paid for the game. So like
the problem with Denvo is that in almost every case, a modern game, so like we'll say Resident Evil 2 remake, right? That had Denvo on it. Without Denvo, the person was able to run 10 frames faster, like or
yeah,
like
it just, all most DRM does is fuck with people who actually paid for the game legally.
Yeah.
And then it gets cracked in a week, and the pirates have a better experience.
It's funny because when that actually happens, a lot of cases when a developer has Denvo, for the first week they have it up and shit, and then the second it gets cracked, the official like the actual game officially removes the Denvo because it's cracked.
I mean, it makes sense. It's cracked.
Yeah.
Why keep it on there?
Yeah. It's just finding so dumb. You're paying so much money for a week.
I see, but that's the thing. That's what I've heard about. Like, when you consider like a big game release that everyone's hyped up for.
Yeah. The beginning matters.
Is that first week?
Yeah, that's true.
So that DRM pays for itself because people are like, well, I can't pirate it, so I'm just gonna fucking buy it because I really want to play this game.
That's
I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
So it ends up being worth it. Otherwise, it wouldn't do it anymore.
That's true. That is true. Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, because people can't wait, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the
diehard fans, you know.
The thing is, I mean, if you're a diehard fan, you should probably support the developers, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you know, most people don't want to shell out $60 for a brand new game.
That's pretty. That's a little high, right?
Yeah, it's a little high, you know.
Yeah.
A little yar heart, you know.
Yeah, dude, a little yar-hearted.
I think
Little
60
yar heart.
bucks is too much for a game.
It depends on the game, I think.
I think 60 bucks. 60 bucks should be for an exceptional title.
I agree.
I mean,
If your game is just an average game, it should be 40.
Like
Max.
I paid $60 for GTA 5 when it came out on the 360,
And
Uh-huh.
that's
I'm
worth 60 bucks.
very fucking happy with my purchase still.
I spent 60 bucks on Red Dead Redemption 2. I've only played half the game and haven't gone back to it in like 2 months. I think that game is worth $60.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
But you know what? Every new Madden and Call of Duty and those aren't worth $60.
I don't know. I can make an argument for Call of Duty.
But
People get a lot of playtime out of those.
right. But I don't
It's
I
not
don't
worth
think that-
$60 to you.
right.
yeah, it's up to your
But-
interpretation.
My interpretation I'm basing my interpretation off of I don't know, other things, game quality. Like if
If it
I don't
wasn't
know.
worth $60,
people wouldn't pay it.
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, almost every single new game, it doesn't matter, AAA, Japanese, whatever, every single game that comes out that's new, I feel the game is worth $60, but I'm not gonna pay $60 for it. As simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like Kingdom Hearts fucking 3. Oh yeah, that shit's $60. I'm not gonna pay it though. I'm just gonna wait till it's cheaper.
So, yeah.
It's just simple as that.
I mean, yeah, I wait till it's cheaper too. I think 60 is too much.
Yeah. I don't try to pay
That's
60.
that's me personally.
Yeah, no, I'm with you for most games. There are games every once I don't buy brand new games very often. But
Unless
when
you
a game
support
that
the
I
developer.
really want comes out,
Yeah.
I buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you on that,
I,
yeah.
I mean,
Like
I'm
Super
gonna
Mario
buy.
Maker 2.
Yes.
I'm buying that shit at launch.
Yep, I'm gonna buy Last of Us 2 at launch. No question.
Yeah, did it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you like the first one that much?
Yeah, it was fucking
Really?
great.
Really?
Yes,
I need to play that game.
dude, that game was
do you have
really
do you have a
good.
PS3 or 4?
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
I have a PS. Well, my dad has a PS4 and The Last of Us
Uh,
remastered.
Oh,
I
just don't
borrowed
like
it.
both things.
You
Yeah.
already have it. Then yeah, you just
just
play it. Seriously, play the first 2 missions and it'll hook you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the game
I
is
don't
good.
play PS. I don't play console. That's the thing.
I'm so
Sure.
sorry
It's not because I don't want to. It's because
because
it's in the living room and I have to share the living room.
yeah,
So and I can't play games like that when there's kids around. So.
that's the same situation as B-Man, where the console is fucking like
Yeah.
away.
It's not so much. Yeah, it's just like the games that I want to play are, like Red Dead or The Last of Us, and those are either scary or inappropriate for children to watch. And I have children in my house, so
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Dude, if only you had a PSVR, dude, and then just fucking output it to your VR goggles or whatever. It's like it's like the Wii U fucking pad or whatever, but oh my god.